All right, I hope you can hear me, guys. Let me just check a little bit of the signal here and all that stuff. Just make sure you can watch me. I'm doing this live and just want to check all the channels, make sure that everything's working for you. Okay. All right, I hope you can hear me, guys. Let me just check. Seems to be working. A little bit of the signal here and all that stuff. All right, I see that. Okay, so beat from scratch. So let's get into it. So I'm going to start first with, I only have the basics here. This is actually a brand new computer that I just got and just loaded Ableton Live on here just a couple days ago. So I'm going to start with just a basic keyboard. Just I want to type in piano here, grand piano. See if I can do this in 10 minutes. All right, here we go. So I'm going to start with a melody here first of all. Okay. All right. Put the beat at 140. It's kind of what seems to work for most trap beats. Turn that down a little bit. It's too loud. I'm going to actually do double time or half time. It's 70, so it's less annoying. We're going to do it in C minor. See what comes up. See what happens here. Okay, I don't really like that. I don't like that minor to major thing. I'm going to just stay with minor. Stay that, and then I'm going to go to thing to the... yeah, just go to that augmented or to that sustain. Okay, I'll just do that. Okay, let's try that one more time. Here we go. C minor. Alright, so we'll start with that and see here what we have as far as the actual MIDI. Let me quantize that. Alright, so I'm going to just make that into a 4-bar loop, and then I'm going to actually duplicate this. I'm going to press Control D, and I'm going to then bring this up an octave. There's this extra note there that got added in there. Let me get rid of that note. Alright. Let me see if I can reverse this second pass there and see what it sounds like. Not bad. Let me see if I can add some reverb to that. Just the stock stuff again. I only have stock stuff in here, but let's see what happens here. Let me see. Let me loop that again. And Control L, or just press a button up there. Control L. Here we go. I'm going to do a low cut, high pass, and leave the diffusion here, put it on low, so we can get a little diffusion on the low. Increase the decay, increase the diffuse, bring down the... I wonder if I just like that. You know what? I think I'm going to just stay with that reversed sample and or that wave file, and I'm going to actually just take the bass and then just use this as the bass. I think that'll be the best thing to do here. And just keep it simple like that. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see here. So now let's make this into a bass. I'm going to now change this into the bass. So let's look up a stock bass sound here for, yeah, the acid bass kind of makes it sound kind of right. A little too much. Yeah, kind of more of an 808 kind of thing. So let me change the color on here, make it a little better. I'm going to put the color here in yellow so we can see a little bit better. Okay, now let's add a snare. Well, let's first add the kick. Let's see what we have here. There we go. That's the one, the deep one. Yeah. This is kind of more of a really kind of old school type of beat here. So we're going to add some little patterns here. Let me see what we're going to do here. Let's cut off a little bit of that tail here, just so we don't get as much of that coming through. Let's see here. We're going to do a little syncopated here on this. Bum bum. Not quite. We want to do more of that and for there at the end. Okay, I think I'm going to actually just cut this and make this a little shorter of a... There we go. That's what we want. One more time. Let me just get this into 2 bars here instead, and then we'll work with 4. All right, we'll stick with that for now. Let's go find a snare. Again, this will be more of a old school. It's not necessarily a trap beat. This is more of a kind of a 80s style kind of beat. Let's fade a little bit there. That's way too loud. Sorry about that. Let's try it again. More time. There we go. Let's try that. And then we'll do a little pa-pa type of thing again. Pa-pa, da-da. Yeah, no, that's not what we want. Let's see, we're on 32, so that's fine. Pa-pa, right there. Pa-pa, pa-pa. Same thing. I'm going to cut the tail off of this snare just so that we have a little more room to play with. Pa-pa, pa-pa. Let's see here. Pa-pa. Okay. You know, I'm not really liking the sound of this. I'm going to bring this down. Let's see. Yeah, let's try that. Let's bring that down. 5 semitones. Let's see, here we go. 5 semitones. Same thing with this guy. 5 semitones. Let's try it again. You know, I think actually what I want there is that kick, not the snare. Yeah. And then I'm going to move this snare forward here a little bit. And I'm going to just have this be here on 4, I think. That's it, yeah. So we're going to now keep this. I'm going to now just double that up. And I'm going to just go all the way to the full 4 bars this time. And then I'm going to add some... Get rid of the metronome there. I'm going to add a little extra snare there to give it a little more syncopation, a little more bounce. Bop, right there. Right there. Let's see what happened there. Go back. Oh, yeah, I don't need to double that up. I just wanted to double the snare. Okay, one more time. ba right there, ba ba right there on the and. Let's check. I think that's right. Oh, no, a little too late. Here we go. I think that might still be off, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's here. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Bring the snare down is way too loud. Again, this is not a trap beat. It's more of a, it's old school kind of an 80s beat. Hey, let's try that again. Think, I don't know, Def Leppard, that kind of thing. Okay, then I'm going to add another and snare there. There we go. Now let's add some hats, all right? Let's see. You know, I'm going to actually add a clap to that snare to make it a little more bouncy. It's a little too boring there. There we go. Now that 707 is always nice. One more time. Bring this down. There we go. That's about right. Let's see. Do that. I'm going to add some. Okay, so we're going to just double up the snare with the hat every time. And then we're going to just duplicate this. Let's see here. Okay. Let me just solo the snare and the hat, see what that sounds like for the balance. We're just adding a little bit of that high end up there. I'm going to save this as, we're going to call this old school Def Leppard. Def Leppard. I think that's how you spell that, all right? Now we're going to add the hats. I'm going to add a hat here. Let's see here. Ah, that nice one, a little. I like that nice, very quiet 808 type hat, it says there. Let's see here. Yeah, we're going to bring this down again. I wish these volumes would start like at -10 on their own. They start so loud. Let me just solo this to hear the... I'm trying to match it with the rest of the song. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's see, maybe not so... Yeah, I like that. -4 at 70 times. Here we go. So this is going to be on the 8s. Alright, so I'm going to just, for the sake of time, just do this here, duplicate all the way to the end. Now I'm going to add a second hat, but I'm going to, this time, I'm going to do something similar, but I'm not going to actually, not going to use all of that. I'm going to use a different hat. Maybe this one, but I'm going to actually use this almost like a fill, like the triplets kind of feel, like a trap. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. Kind of like a triplet here. Let's see here. Something's off there. Let's see. Up, up, up. Oh yeah, I think we need a spacer between all these, right? Let's try that. Let's see here. Okay, I'm a little off there. Let's see, I think this should be on the 4. They're up there. And this should be on the 3. Let's try that again. Let's try. There we go. That's it. Okay, so now we're going to actually bring down the sound of these. Let me just solo these two hats here. The idea is to make them sound like they're descending. So we're going to start with that at 0, then -6, and then -12, a whole octave down. So let's see what that sounds like. We're going to add a 4th one just to make it sound pop, 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 pop. Okay, let's see here. Let's try it again. Missed that one. There we go, one more time. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try if that's almost, it needs like a couple more, doesn't it? Like to really make it sound nice. Let's make this, let's leave it at -12. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's keep going with that idea. I think that's where it is. Oops. Yeah, that's too noisy. That's too messy there. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, kind of that space right at the end. So now let's duplicate that again, all the way down. Okay, see what we got here. Something's off. I think that last hi-hat is off, is what I'm hearing. We're going to just leave it at 4, a triplet plus that 1, and see what that sounds like. Okay. Yeah, and I think the second time I'm going to just do the 2. Kind of like a little different pattern there each time. So let's try that again. Here we go. Yeah. I think those last ones are off. These are off somehow. Let's see here. Let's get rid of all this and let's just copy these. Sometimes when you do a copy, there we go. Okay, now let's add the 808, and I think we're going to just add one more melody. This, by the way, is in C minor, as we said, so let me actually save it as C minor so we don't forget. Here, C minor. C minor. All right. So let's see if we can find an 808 here. C, here we go. So let's use this one. I'm going to add a MIDI track and then just put this in simpler. And then here we go. There we go. Okay, let's now record this. There we go. Clean it up a little bit there. Quantize. So I do the fifths there. Now to add a little bit more excitement and a little bit of a trap feel, we're going to add some of these envelopes here. So let's see. Let me just solo this here. Okay, that sounds kind of fun, doesn't it? Let's see, let's bring this up here. Nah, I don't like that. That's not gonna get. Okay, so let's try this again, just here. Just leave it at C. I think this brings it up. Let's make this a little tighter here. Now, I don't know if I like that melody because it's Bob. I'm gonna just do this. Bob. I'm gonna just do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. That's way better. Yeah, so we don't need all this junk here. Let's get rid of all this here. Just clean this up. Boom, boom, boom. And then let's see. Yeah, that's way better. adjusting done. Okay, now we're going to add one last melody. So let's see. Is there some sort of organ? Maybe a Rhodes sound here. Let's see. What do we have now? Well, I'm sure there's a pad of sorts here, right? Let's see. I kind of like that. Let's go with this. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. Let's not overdo it. Let's try this. I'm not gonna do the bass. Just keep it simple. One more time. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Simple. Keep it simple, as they say. EQ all this. Okay, this normally you don't hear that if it's too close. There we go. It's a little, let's bring this up. The velocity there, a little too quiet. We're going to EQ all this here in a second. That'll be it. I think we're close to 10 minutes. What are we here? I don't know how long this has been. Something. We don't need this here. All right, now we're gonna, let's see, let's bring this EQ. And we'll add some compression EQ and we're done. Change the colors a bit. Yeah, let's bring this up here. You'll have Ableton, it goes 1, 2, 3, it automatically numbers them. Oh, I love Ableton. Yeah. Okay, so now let's EQ this. Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna do the EQs. Last but not least. Let's see here. Let's solo this. I'm gonna just get rid of all the lows so that 808 can come out nice and clean. There we go. Second one. Okay, that's the 808, so we don't want that. Where'd the other melody go? Okay, here it is. Okay, just switch these around. Grand piano, let's try that. Ah, I love that. Man, it needs more reverb, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Needs more volume too. That's it. Okay, now let's try the EQ. It's kind of had more of a mid thing, huh? Some fine tuning there. I want that mid range to really come out. I don't want to get rid of the highs because we don't have a lot of highs in this particular. We'll leave it there. Yeah, okay. Now this is the 808. We'll add some compression here at the end before. Let's see, this is what again? This is the bass. What is this then? Oh, okay. I had 2 basses. Okay, we don't need that. No, it's sounding cleaner. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right, now we're going to add some compression and some side chaining. I think we're good. Okay. Side chaining to the kick to this one, number 4. This one seems to be, let's see here. Yeah. I think I need another one like da-da-da, right? Yeah, I need a third. Ba-ba. Yeah. Ba-ba-ba. I need a third one there. Let's see. Okay, not quite. How about on 4? Huh, is this, let's see, am I messing the whole thing up? Okay, maybe I don't need it. Okay, let's leave it alone. Okay, so the side chaining, where were we? Here on this top one, side chaining. What the side chaining does, I love it. If you turn the ratio all the way to infinity, and we're gonna then choose the kick, this, here, watch this. Isn't that cool? See how it dips? Now, if you have an LFO tool, which is what I have on my other computer, that's really what you want. That's even better. Bring the attack down. See what that does? A little too much, maybe. There we go. Release. Bring that down to like 15. There we go. Perfect. Do the same thing with the grand piano. Same thing. Side chain it to the kick. We'll number 4 there. Bring the ratio all the way up. Bring all these guys down. Yeah. See how it just cleans up everything? What is this again? This is 808. Yeah, let's side chain this guy as well. So it dips with the kick. There we go. Same thing. Bring all these guys down. We don't want that much attack. Let's solo this guy. Yeah, that's offbeat. Dun, dun. It should be dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's too fast. Let's bring this. Okay, so it should be ba ba 1. Let's see. Oh, it's because these are two. These are. There we go. There we go. That's the ticket. Same thing with all these. So we're gonna do this on 4. Same thing with this. There we go. Let's try it now. There we go. Again, this is more straight, kind of old school. There we go. I think that's it. Yeah. Now, the way that I would arrange this is, let's see, I'm going to do duplicate, and I'm going to just add that second line, the melody, on the second time around. Okay, so we're going to start. You know what? Actually, let me just do this even twice again, and we're going to do a little bit of arranging. Okay, so let's see here. So the first time, obviously, you want to start with just the sample, quote unquote, and get rid of all this stuff here. And just leave. Sometimes I like to leave a little bit before the quote drop so that we can get a kind of a build. What do you like better? Just that one? Yeah, I like that better, yeah. 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 4 bars of that is always the best. And here comes a little bit of the hi-hats here. Yeah. 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 Now we're going to get rid of the bass here, like 808. What I like to do is bring it in halfway, like right there. Right there. And then back to the drop or the hook. Yeah. Just duplicating all this. Last time without the drums. Maybe just with a hi-hat, maybe. How about that? All right. Well, that's it. I don't know. How long was it exactly? 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay, so not quite 10, but 30 minutes. Not bad. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry if the audio was kind of whacked. I do have some microphones here, but I haven't plugged them in. I'll be doing that here as I do more of these for you. Hope you enjoyed that. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you like this, wherever you are, on Facebook or on YouTube, which is primarily where I'm going to do these. I just tried this on different platforms just for fun. But I think I'm going to mostly use these do these on YouTube and plug everything in. All right, thanks so much, guys. See you next time.